there, Kimberly. How are you, Kimberly? I hear it's your birthday. Your friends have told me, and they wanted me to come and sing a special happy birthday.
Nope, that's enough. That's enough of that. So I just recorded several minutes of this podcast, and then the app crashed, and I lost everything because I hadn't stopped the tape at that point. So that's fun. I only made it through like a couple holidays though, so this shouldn't be too bad. But if it sounds weird, the kind of jokes that I'm making or whatever, it's because I've kind of already read through some of this. But hopefully that'll make me be able to find some of the notes faster. I will though say that starting thing is from me trying to find a happy birthday song for Kimberly and accidentally stumbling upon this man dressed in quite the birthday outfit, I guess is what I would call it. And yeah, talking about how he's about to sing a song, but then I never actually played the song, but because I don't know how much of a video you can play with it being copyrighted or audio, so I just left that as is. Also, though, wanted to point out something that I forgot in the previous recording, so maybe this is a good thing that I did this again, is that the the thumbnail for this episode is actually the cover of a big birthday activity book, personalized for, I guess, children named Kimberly, which you can get for $13 on Amazon. Was that what site I was on? Something like that, for paperback. Ooh. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm supposed to say in terms of taking pictures to put as my thumbnails, because I don't know how that all goes about. So yeah, if I find a picture that's kind of nifty, then I'll at least say where I got it from, I guess. Alright, on with the show. So it's National Columbus Day, and I was a little confused when I first saw this because it's also Indigenous Peoples Day, and I was like, ooh, those aren't gonna bode well together, but it turns out that basically Indigenous Peoples Day has been created to replace Columbus Day because, well, a lot of the stuff that people used to think about Columbus is vastly wrong. It talks here about the fact that over the last few decades, this celebration has faced serious controversy due to Christopher Columbus's various horrific acts against Native Americans throughout his life as an explorer. And then the fact that in 2018, Los Angeles actually removed a bronze statue of him from Grant Park. So that's pretty good. How to observe Columbus Day, get better acquainted with American history, use it as a platform to discuss current events and buy native products. And then there were a couple facts that I wanted to read here. The one is titled Tricky Chris. It says, after being abandoned by half his crew in Jamaica and denied food by the islanders, Columbus came up with a clever lie saying his god would punish them for not helping him, and the lunar eclipse was a sign of that. Nice. And 5, no one thought the earth was round, saying many people believe Columbus's big mission was to debunk flat earthers, but by 1492, most educated people knew the planet was not shaped like a pancake, which is a really spicy way to write that, in case there's any flat earthers out there listening to this. Now they know that this National Today site. Anyway, on to National Coming Out Day. On this October 11th, National Coming Out Day will continue to raise awareness for individuals within the LGBTQ plus community and champion the idea that homophobia thrives in silence. On this day, many people who identify as LGBTQ plus will come out, a term stemming from the phrase come out of the closet, to friends or family about their sexuality, which is a very big moment. Beyond this, the history of this movement is a beacon of light. Its champions are honored, and it underlines the personal being political. It's also a chance to celebrate the libertarian spirit. Many do this by waving flags associated with LGBTQ plus groups or donning pins. And 1924, the Society of Human Rights was founded by Henry Gerber in Chicago. On June 28th, 1969, the riot against police at the Stonewall Inn in Manhattan triggered the beginning of the LGBTQ plus movement. October 11th, 1987, this impactful event is honored by National Coming Out Day being on the same day. October 11th, 2002, on National Coming Out Day in 2002, a benefit CD was released featuring donated songs by artists who were either in the LGBTQ plus community or were allies. It included Cyndi Lauper and Queen. And May 17th, 2004, the first legal same-sex marriage takes place in Massachusetts. Now, when I read this initially, I made a comment about the fact that I believe that I had read on one of the other days that the first same-sex marriage happened somewhere else, like a completely different country. So I wonder if this is just the first one for America, seeing as this is like National Coming Out Day for the U.S., while whichever day it was that I mentioned before was probably like an international one, which is why I then said that. But yeah, and it says to how to observe it is to contribute to the human rights campaign, support someone coming out, and don a pride symbol to raise awareness. And there was some important facts. Oh yeah, just in this decade and in Western culture, it is statistically less dangerous to come out. Many who are part of the community instead celebrate their identity and wear pride-supporting accessories. And when National Coming Out Day first began, the headquarters of National Gay Rights Advocates were in West Hollywood, California, but has since moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, which I thought was an interesting little tidbit there. So then we jump to where the video basically cut off, which was a very big tonal shift from the last two being quite serious holidays to National Sausage Pizza Day. Yep, I don't really know how to turn from those into this, but the world of pizza toppings is a tough space to break into. There's a lot of great competition, from bacon to mushrooms to pepperoni and more, and then it goes on to say that nothing seems to beat sausage, and I'm curious where that came from, like what study was done to prove that sausage was the best, because I don't think I really have sausage much on pizza. Definitely not like one of my first choices. I guess if it's like, what, a Canadian or a Meat Lovers, do both of those have sausage on it? Maybe. But yeah, it says that this is apparently a big thing, which I'm curious then if there's also like, a National Pineapple Pizza Day or National Cheese Pizza or National just Pepperoni, like how that all works. And fun fact about pizza that I know, Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada. There you go. That just popped in my head, so now you know. And there's not really too much to have on this one. I guess just you could celebrate it by eating a sausage pizza. And it says that we love it so much because it's full of character. Black olive pizza is great, don't get me wrong, but all black olives are the same. Sausage, though, this versatile pizza topper comes in infinite varieties, ensuring you'll never tire of the same old taste. Well, what does that mean? How many different types of sausage are there? It does not say. Oh well. We're just going to move on, actually, because I don't really care enough to talk about so much sausage on pizza. Oh, it's Cardi B's birthday. There we go. She rose to fame in 3 short years and is now one of the hottest female rappers in the world. She has been quite a controversial figure with raunchy lyrics, viral social media posts, and feuds with a number of celebrities. Gasp. Her birthday is this day, so whether you are looking to turn up like Cardi or spend the day looking at her Instagram page, check out some fun facts about her here. She was born October 11th, 1992. She went viral back in 2013. Bodak Yellow hit number 1 on the charts on September 25th, 2017. And her debut studio album received high acclaim, while 12 of the 13 tracks went either gold or platinum back in October 2018. Cool. You can celebrate by watching her explain her signature catchphrases. What? Interesting. Follow her on social media or check out Old School Cardi in Love and Hip Hop New York. It's interesting that it says to like follow her and stuff when it also just said that she's controversial. So like you should probably check that out first to see if what you align with, or if your wishes align with hers, kind of thing, of how stuff works. I wish Offset can wake up so he can take me to McDonald's. Thanks for reminding us that it's the simple things in life that make us happy, Cardi B. These are her tweets. My mom, so pretty, like OMG. Blessed and gifted. Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. How do you get up more times than you are knocked down? What? And anyway, we're going to be looking nice and chic this year on a low-budget winky face. Nice. There we go. All right, we're going to move on to General Pulaski Memorial Day. Celebrated on this day, on the death anniversary of Kazimierz Pulaski. He was a Polish hero of the American Revolution. By a presidential proclamation every year on October 11th, this holiday is observed to commemorate his death from wounds suffered at the Siege of Savannah on October 9th, 1779. The day also honors the heritage of Polish Americans. Oh, I think that might have been one of the things for this month, because there's like Italian American and German American heritage and all that stuff. So I wonder if Polish was one of them too. He was apparently born in 1745 on March 6 in Warsaw. In 1762, he begins his military career as a page of Karl Christian Joseph of Saxon. In 1767, Pulaski, his father, brothers, and 4 others formed the Bar Confederation, and he passed away in 1779. We are then going to move on to Indigenous Peoples Day, which, yes, has its own page separate from the mentions on the Columbus Day one. So it says that this is celebrated on the second Monday of October to honor the cultures and histories of the Native American people. The day is centered around reflecting on their tribal roots and the tragic stories that hurt but strengthen their communities. And May 1763, a group of Native American tribes from Illinois, Great Lakes, and Ohio successfully persuade the British to change policies in favor of the Native Americans. April 5th, 1838, the Cherokee tribe is ordered to leave their tribal lands by President Andrew Jackson, taking the path now called the Trail of Tears. January 1st, 1899, Wovoka, a Native American, has a mystical experience and makes others join him in a ghost dance ritual for peace and prosperity. June 2nd, 1924, Native Americans in the U.S. are granted U.S. citizenship. Nice. And 5 facts about Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm going to read all 5 of these. Number 1, Native American women fought alongside men in battles, the most popular among them being the Buffalo Calf Road women of the Northern Cheyenne tribe. I hope I'm pronouncing that kind of right I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I pronounce half the things on this show wrong, so we'll see. At least it would hopefully be close, is what I meant to say. Number 2, popcorn. The Indigenous Americans were the first to domesticate the strains of maize that produced popcorn thousands of years ago. The first Native American to dance at the Bolshoi Theater in Moscow and with the Paris Opera Ballet was Maria Tolchief. The Native American tribes of Foxes, Sauks, S-A-U-X. I can't pronounce these. They played a game called Shinny, which is where hockey came from. There we go. And the sequoia tree is named after the revered Cherokee leader Sequoia, who created an alphabet for his people. Nice. We also got International Day of the Girl Child. That just seems like a really weird way to phrase it. Like, it could have just been like International Day of, or International Daughter Day, but of the girl child seems weird. Anyway, it's an annual and internationally recognized observance that empowers girls and amplifies their voices. Like its adult version, International Women's Day, celebrated on March 8th, International Day of the Girl Child acknowledges the importance, power, and potential of adolescent girls by encouraging the opening up of more opportunities for them. At the same time, this day is designated to eliminate gender-based challenges that little girls face around the world, including child marriages, poor learning opportunities, violence, and discrimination. So the timeline for this one includes the fact that in 1995, the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action becomes the first progressive arrangement to advance the rights of girls. In 2011, as per Resolution 66 out of 170, or 66/170, don't know if that's out of or just the number, the United Nations adopts October 11th as International Day of the Girl Child. In 2012, the first year observing International Day of the Girl Child focuses on the theme of ending child marriages, and 2013, more than 2,043 events are celebrated on this day around the world. So I think I do understand now why it's International Day of the Girl Child and not daughter, because it's not necessarily for your kid in general. It's just like children, like female children around the world. So that does make sense. I understand. Moving on, we got It's My Party Day, which, not yours, not his, not hers, but mine. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but apparently in 1946, 6-month-old Leslie Gore can hum all the songs she hears. Wait, what? Okay, I missed something. Sorry. Go ahead, cry if you want to. This is the day for everyone to enjoy everything that goes into a Sweet 16 party. Oh. Saving the memory of a high school crush, wanting to be a teen pop star, and finding out what you never knew about the life and career of Leslie Gore. Why is it all about her? I don't actually know if I know who that is. But in 1963, she gets a check for about $16,000 from Mercury Records, her total compensation from then until 1989. 1981, she gets an Oscar. It says Leslie's brother wins the Academy Award for Best Original Song for the theme song from Fame, which is nominated against Out Here on My Own from the same film, which they wrote together. Ooh. In 1999, Leslie realizes her lifelong ambition to sing on Broadway when she starts in Smokey Joe's Cafe. There we go. Not really sure where this comes from, though. I don't really understand it. The party in the song was actually a Sweet 16 party, and it wasn't Leslie Gore's. What? I don't know. This is too confusing. I missed something. Some important note is missing here. And she followed her dream, developed her talent, and died with almost nothing in her bank account. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm just getting very confused. Moving on to National Kick Butt Day. It's a day to take action. There's a bad habit you want to kick in the butt, or resolution you made but had trouble following through. Well, today is the day to pull through and do that. The points on this day are all about just crazy things that people have done. But I want to see if there's here we go. 5 motivators guaranteed to kick butt. Number 1, write it down. Just putting your goals down on paper could help you get started and keep focused. 2, dangers of waiting. 1 out of 5 people report that procrastination has jeopardized their jobs, relationships, and even their health. Oh. Think it to do it. Psychologists say you can think your way into a new habit or out of a bad one. Oh. 4, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Yes, I've heard that. 21 days? Turns out that's a bit of a stretch. Researchers say it's closer to 66 days. Okay, never mind. 5, gratitude helps. Yes, you heard right. Studies show that people who count their blessings grow to be quite successful. Oh, there you go. Moving on to National Kimberly Day. The reason for the Happy Birthday Kimberly was both this and National Party Day, which turns out to be about Leslie Gore, which I did not know. But I thought it was just for throwing your own party. Apparently Kimberly was a very popular name back in 1970. There were more than 34,000 people with that name. 1979 to 1988, Kim Fields as Tootie was a regular on the Facts of Life sitcom. Okay. 2002, actress Kim Cattrall walked away with a Golden Globe for her role in Sex and the City. And then to give some more stuff on Kim's... Wait, what? Create a new dish named after Kimberly? Cook a dish and name it Kimberly? Okay, that's weird. I don't know why that's a thing, but I'm just going to find my list of all the famous Kimberlys that we got, similarly to Kevin Day, where I just went on a rant about Kevins for a good few minutes. Okay, here we go. So, we got Kim Bauer from the show 24, Kimberly Hart, who is a pink Power Ranger, it looks like, Kimberly Corman from Final Destination, Kimberly Shaw from Melrose Place, Kim Bergs from Chicago PD, Kim Hyde, a boy Kim. Oh, wow, there we go. I don't know why I'm so surprised, but that just every other one on the list is a girl. Kim Possible from Kim Possible, Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul, Kimmy Schmidt from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kim Craig from the Australian sitcom Kath and Kim. Oh wait, is that a Kim that's a guy then too? Kath and Kim? No, they could just both be girls, I guess. The Craig got me. Kim Kardashian, we all know who that is. Kimberly Loaiza, a Mexican YouTuber. Kimberly J. Brown, Marnie Piper in the Halloween Town movies. Kimberly Perry, with songs like If I Die Young. Kimberly Wyatt, she was in 13 Going on 30, RIA, and Fallen Dream. Kimberly Chia, a Singaporean actress in On the Fringe, Imperfect, and Timeless Love. Kimberly Elise, American actress from Set It Off, John Q, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, For Colored Girls, and shows like Hit the Floor and The Mosquito Coast. And Kim Jong-un, who I'm sure we also all know, and also then Kim Jong-il. So there we go. Now on to National Online Banking Day. It's a day observed annually on the second Monday in October. As businesses increasingly go online, it's no surprise that banking too is following suit. Today, almost every business and every bank has an online presence. We owe much to online banking and technology for the ease we now enjoy in banking services. So I've just been informed that I have to get going, so we're going to try and wrap this up pretty quick. So just saying that 2006, at least 80% of American banks offer internet banking. And then we got one more, which is Southern Food Heritage Day. Southern Food and Beverage Museum celebrates the culturally rich and delicious food of the southern states in America. The cuisine deserves to be recognized and celebrated officially because it is a testament of American history and legacy. I want to scroll down and see what we got for different types of food. We'll go with the facts instead. Number 1, red eye gravy is made with pan drippings and leftover coffee. Okay. Cool. Number 2, southern fried chicken breast typically has more than 400 calories in an ounce. Number 3, half the annual crop of peanuts is used to make peanut butter. Nice. Peanut butter's good. Number 4, it's been a part of our diet for more than 2,000 years. The collard green... I don't know what that is, actually. But there you go. Number 5, it is believed that black-eyed peas bring good luck on New Year's Day. So eat all your black-eyed peas then, I guess. Moving on to birthdays. We got Cardi B, who, as mentioned, there was the Cardi B birthday was actually a thing for the day. Then we have... okay, I just noticed that I did not write notes for these people's birthdays, but I don't really have time to do so we're going to just do some quick searching real fast. Yeah, who knew that I'd be so busy on Thanksgiving weekend? It's weird that the Thanksgiving hasn't shown up on here because I guess it's just like they probably have American Thanksgiving, which is in another month, but here in Canada, we get it a month early. Haha. Got Lev Cameron Khmelev turning 16, who's a dancer. Adam Ross, who's a Twitch star, who's turning 21. Luke Perry, who passed away back in 2019, who's a TV actor. Georgia Productions, a YouTube star, turning 22. Ava Rose, 18, TikTok star, and Rhett McLaughlin from Rhett and Link, turning 44. And just scrolling down to see if there's anyone else that I recognize. Doesn't really look like it. So, somebody named Rikishi, a wrestler, turning 56. Wonder if he got his kiss way a long time ago with Rhino or whoever it was that I had listed up. Oh, and it's also Eleanor Roosevelt's birthday. She passed away back in 1962. Okay, on to Wikipedia stuff. We got, in 1811, the Juliana begins operation as the first steam-powered ferry in New York Harbor. In 1984, aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger, astronaut Catherine D. Sullivan becomes the first American woman to perform a spacewalk. And for our birthday, we got 1616, Andreas Gryphius, a German poet and playwright who passed away back in 1664. After traveling in France, Italy, and South Germany, Gryphius settled in 1647 at Fraustadt, which literally translates to woman land or woman state, I guess. Woman city, maybe, perhaps? That would be it, I think. Where he began his dramatic work. And in 1650 was appointed syndic of Glaugau, a post he held until his death. A short time previously, he had been admitted under the title of the Immortal, in the Fruit-Bearing Society, a literary society founded in 1617 by Ludwig, Prince of Anhalt-Köthen, on the model of the Italian academies. Wow, okay, there was a lot going on there, but yeah, that's all I got for today, I guess. Stay safe, stay kicking butt, and you'll be hearing back from me tomorrow. Also, apologies that this is super late, but it's at least coming out today. Woo! Bye bye.